What does an old hotel, a Victorian cemetery, and talismanic magic have in common with a 19th century court case involving a root worker, a mesmerist, and soup made from a dress? Something I discovered does not exist in the historical records by the use of the ancient art of necromancy. Julia Vale, in the late 1870s, was a young lady who had been in a sick bed for 3 months. She had been unsuccessfully treated by a local root worker named Caroline Pfeiffer, who was a German immigrant and resident of Evansville, Indiana. Well, Julia's brother, Simon Vale, encouraged her to call the local mesmerist, Philip Voigt. Philip lived in this area, and he also happened to be the adversary of the aforementioned local root worker. Philip Voigt claimed to have learned mesmer magic from his mother before he moved to Evansville from Germany. Well, he examined the young Julia and declared her illness to be the curse of rootwork hoodoo, with Caroline Pfeiffer to blame. Caroline usually set up a vegetable and rootwork stand in front of this building, which was at the time, in the late 1800s, the Albert Fisher Hotel. Well, the old mesmerist insisted that the only way to break the curse from young Julia was to cut off a piece of the root worker's dress, make soup from it, and then Julia drink the soup as the remedy. So, Julia's brother and the old mesmerist enlisted Julia's cousin, Mark Eichel, who was a local butcher, to perform the deed. He did so and was promptly arrested and charged with criminal trespass and assault. According to papers, there was standing room only in the courthouse that day. They had to have a translator for Caroline Pfeiffer, the old German root worker, because she only spoke German. And when all the court cases were complete, the total fines for all three men added up to $30. And in the end, the girl did eat the dress soup and recovered shortly after. Since that time, I have unsuccessfully tried to locate the exact grave of the root worker, Caroline Pfeiffer, but it was such that she did not have a headstone. This was not unusual for the time in this country when she was buried. I had narrowed it down to this area with this old tree and had tried once to unsuccessfully make contact. Until one hot summer day on July 3rd, 2022, I was simply trying out my newest spirit contact apparatus and was drawn to this area, which happened to be within sight distance of the old twisted tree. On this day, I had not planned to necessarily try to recontact the spirit of the root witch, but was simply going to use my new spirit contact apparatus and test it out. This consisted of pendulums inside bottles so the wind would not interfere with communication. The table was made in such a way that it could balance and respond to the mediumistic energy channeled through my body in order to make a conduit for the spirits to communicate from the other side. In addition, there were my handcrafted spirit identification cards and my Rider-Waite tarot deck. To further empower communication, I used an antique copy of The Book of Ceremonial Magic by Arthur Edward Waite. The top of the table was imprinted with a talisman from the section derived from the black pullet for spirit communication and the associated invocation. Then I was ready to open the doorway. Let's begin. Crostus Furano Katipa Garanos. 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 The Temptress. Ah, the Lovers. The Temptress and the Lovers card were drawn as possibilities. The circle is open. Crostus Furano Katipa Garanos. Okay, the table is balanced. Put them in the triangle of manifestation. Trying not to tip things. If you're present, make yourself known. Signaling with one of the jars. This one. It is the Lovers. Good. Okay. Could be a husband and wife buried here. Let's find some yes and no cards. Okay. Spirit, this bottom will be yours. We'll choose a yes card. Well, why not make that yes? This top one, the Lovers. The top will be yes. The bottom will be this. And the Nine of Swords will be no. Good. Okay. Spirit speaking for the lovers. If you're present and understand the large bell is yours, please let us know. By activating that. Good. Yes, that's it. The portal is open. That's it. Thank you. Can you give us just a little bit more? You clink the sides. There you go. That's it. Good. You disengage the energy. My hands. Are there two of you here speaking? It says lovers. You're both speaking. Try to keep the table steady. My hands are shaking. It'd be hard to stay. Yes. You've got the both spirits are two. I've not had two before. Okay. Are you side by side? Are you buried side by side? Indicate yes or no. Looks like a yes. The key is tapping. Okay. Yeah, I should have brought a chair. Were you married? You were. Good. Did you pass away at the same time? It's the no bell. You did not. Great. Tomorrow's the 4th of July. Scared the bejeebers out of me. Whew. Unless we could take that as another synchronistic sign. Having a hard enough time keeping the table steady. Okay, lovers, are you still there? Whoops, hold on. Steady up there, table. Lovers, give me a sign that you're still there. It looks like you're swinging your identity bell pretty hard. I'll take that as a yes. Thank you. Was that big boom somehow orchestrated by you? Was that big boom happenstance? Give your sign clear. That big, ooh. How could that be happenstance? How could that not be happenstance? You're saying no, it is somehow connected. Try to relax here for a minute. Oh. Okay. Were you related to the person that set that firework off? Is that how you think that maybe you controlled the boom? Some kind of bloodline? No? Okay. Do you have power from the other side to still affect events of this world? To motivate someone at the time that they would set a firework? No? I don't know how that could have happened then. That was a big manifestation. One of the lovers, the female, in life, did you happen to be a witch? One of the root workers of Evansville? Were you a hoodoo worker? Even if you didn't define yourself as a witch. Did you do root work? You were a root worker. Are you buried in one of these headstones? Just let it calm. Are you buried right here in one of these plots within a physical proximity of me? No. Are you the root-working... Are you the lady that I read about? The root worker downtown. The nemesis of the mesmerist. The one who got a chunk of her dress cut off by some people that thought you put a hex on that girl. Is that you? I've been looking for you. Been trying to make contact. Ah, it is you. Ooh, sorry. Wait a minute. I'm juggling the table. Okay, I'm getting too excited. I was moving that myself. Are you the root worker witch that was in front of the hotel downtown? The one that was always aggravating the Evansville mesmerist. It looks like you're swinging the yes. Good. So you're buried here. You've come to here to speak with me. And your lover's buried here in the Oak Hill Cemetery too as well. What an interesting story. That wasn't in the papers. Did you have any kids? Did you have any kids? You did not. The lovers. Are you still together on the other side? Are you still together on the other side? They're all swinging. Maybe that doesn't make sense. Is that a question that even applies? It does not. Okay, I'm not sure how things work on the other side. Is there anything else that you'd like me to ask? While you're here. No. Looks like a no. Okay, if you can give me a goodbye, swing your main bell. Goodbye, and I thank you. I thank you for finding me. I've been looking forward to talking to you for quite a while. I'm surprised that you brought your lover with you. Thank you. If it's okay for me to contact you again. No? Just leave you in peace. I see your bell saying goodbye. Trying to hold the table still. Okay. Spiritus Claude. Spiritus Claude. Spiritus Claude. Let me take a quick reading. There's probably sufficient residue left here. A reading of the lovers. Things move fast. The power of her transformation. Yeah. She won over the magician. And was having a homecoming to rest in peace.